All right, everyone, welcome back. So if you have not downloaded Python, Anaconda distribution or VS Code, then please go back and watch my previous videos where I have explained step-by-step process for that. Now this video is specifically focused on using Jupyter Notebook, like basic introduction of Jupyter Notebook. So what are the main objectives? The first is what is Jupyter Notebook, to understand about it, and also the other is how to use it. It is an interactive tool that allows you to write code or even write text, comments, or even visualize the data in the single platform. And it's very commonly used in data science, AI, machine learning, to develop the prototype as well as develop the programs and test it later. And also very easy to use and very intuitive as well. So that's why we're going to use a lot of this like Jupyter Notebook in our courses. Now, as you can see here, Jupyter Notebook, once you open it, this is the code cell. I'll show you in when we do the hands-on practice. This is where you type the code in Jupyter Notebook. And that code is actually Python code that we are talking about. So how to access it from Anaconda? If you're using Mac, then search for, once you go to the Launchpad, you can look for the Anaconda distribution, Anaconda navigator, and then you can look for the launch the Jupyter Notebook from there. And similarly, you can do on the Windows as well. Just look for the Anaconda navigator and then launch Jupyter Notebook from there. All right, now let's write your first code in Jupyter Notebook. Let me show you how we can do in your Mac. Go to Launchpad. Click on this, look for Anaconda Navigator. You're going to do the same thing in Windows as well. Search for Anaconda Navigator, click on this. This will take you to this page where it says Anaconda Navigator, and we have a lot of tools here. So the one we're going to use is Jupyter Notebook. So click on Launch. This will open up the notebook. Now I have also shown this in earlier video, but let me show you again. Any folder that you create in your Mac, for example in your laptop, earlier I created this folder called test. Now this folder can be accessed from here as well. If you go to documents, this is where that is located, and this is test folder, right? So I already created this test ipynb file, but I'm going to show you again how to create. Go to new, and when I say new file, it's a new Python file where we can type the Python code. New Python 3. I think this most likely you have this one, you don't have others. I created other environments which is out of scope for this video, but you just click on Python 3 and it will take you to this page. Now what you can do is, as you see here on title, you can rename it. Click on that and then rename it. Let's say test 2 and then rename. So this is the cell that I was talking earlier, right? You can type your code here. Let's say I want to print hello world, and then to run it you need to do shift enter. Just give us the output hello world. Similarly, you can type anything, for example mathematical operation, print 2 plus 2, shift enter, it will show you the 4, or you can just write 2 plus 2 only without print statement and it will show you the output. All right, so this is how you can type Python code in Jupyter Notebook. And let me show you some of the other features as well in Jupyter Notebook. So if you want to add more cell, so this is called cell, then you can go to plus sign here and just click on this one. It's going to add more cell here. And if you want to delete some of these cell, then you can go to cart sign here, scissor, you can just click on that. It will delete the cell. So this is how you can add or delete the cell. And to save it, if you want to save as a new file name, then you can just do save as and then just give it a name. It will be saved in that location. Also, if you want to make a copy, then you can do make a copy and it will create another copy for that. And if you want to download it, then you can go to download as. You can download by as HTML, or you can also download as notebook file, which is the Jupyter Notebook file. And also so you can download as PDF. For that you need to go to print preview. Once you click that and then do Command P or Control P on your Windows, you probably have that something related to your printer, but you can go to save as PDF and then save it from there. So this is how you can save as the PDF file and share with your friends or your teacher or anybody else that you want to share your code with. And some other thing that I want to focus is, if you want to write text in your code, then you can go to here, you can see code here, click on this one and click on markdown. And once you click on markdown, then you can write this, like this is text, and shift enter. Now this is not a code, this is a text. So this can be used to explain your program, this can be used to write a document itself within this. And also if you do hash sign, like this is code, right? So we want to change it to markdown, hash sign, and if you use this is a title and shift enter. So this is a title, so you can create title or subtitle. If you want to do, go to markdown again and subtitle, like a little bit smaller font, then you can call it, this is subtitle, and shift enter. See, this is how you can write a text and also title, or also even write your Python code in Jupyter Notebook. These are main feature in Jupyter Notebook, and these are mostly used features as well. We're going to use those more frequently in our course as well. So hopefully you have learned how to access to Jupyter Notebook and how to write Python code or text in the Jupyter Notebook. This will come really handy in coming lessons or the programs as well. Alright, so this was the video about understanding the Jupyter Notebook, and if you have not installed Python and other Anaconda distribution, then please watch my previous video. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.